Man, I mean, I have a lot of stage fright. Alright, so there's this deal. Let me explain to you what an option contract is on a stock. There's one way to invest in stock market, and that is to buy a stock. But you're familiar with real estate, right? Now there's a couple things you can do. You can actually buy the house, or instead of buying the house, you could submit an earnest money contract, and for a small fee, you could tie up the house. So for a small fraction of the money that it would take to buy the house, you tie up the house. And let's suppose that you think the house might increase in value. Like, say, for example, the city's going to expand in that area, or there's all of a sudden going to be a lot of interest in the community because maybe a new plant comes in, or waiting on this one thing to happen, and the house values may go significantly higher. Well, you could tie up a couple $100,000 to buy the house. Or you could put a couple of $1,000 down, and if the house doubles in value, you can just flip the contract. You don't even have to buy the house. You can sell the right to buy the house for $200,000, and your $2,000 suddenly becomes $198,000. Well, in the stock market, they have the same thing. It's called an option contract. Okay? Now, we don't know for sure if the house is going to go up in value or whether or not it's going to get burned to the ground. But we have a house right now that is right there. It's either going to be worth double or it's going to be worth half. So you could buy the house or you could buy the option. And just to tell you what we're looking at, you suggested that perhaps you might have $6,000. Well, if you bought the house for $6,000 and the $1.30 contract per share went to $3, then your $6,000 would be worth $12. But if you buy an option, that same $6,000 is going to be worth $32,000. And not only that, that's a big return, right? I mean, you'd be happy with 10%. This is a lot more than 10%. Let me tell you, the other thing that you have to understand about this deal is we're fixing to find out whether or not this is going to work in 2 weeks. Now tell me what kind of deal you can come up with that $6,000 turns into $32,000 in 2 weeks. Man, I'd have to be a mathematician to figure out what the interest rate is on that.